Well, folks, he's back. Venis appeared on Frauditer Troll's livestream yesterday when he was supposed to have a debate with Ice Cold Audits. Somebody I'll take a look at eventually. However, I had some videos of his saved to my laptop that I wanted to take a look at today. So here's him with somebody else who I cannot identify yet doing a cop watch audit in Scottsdale, Arizona. So let's watch and see how we can point out where he's wrong and laugh at his stupid. So let's enjoy, shall we?
Here in Scottsdale, and we're gonna head right over there to where there's a stop. One of the other auditors is over there right now. Apparently he was just threatened with arrest. So we're gonna head on over there and find out exactly what's going on. Stick with me. What's going on here, bro?
Traffic stop of some sort. They have this car pulled over right now, and he's walking towards the clubs. So you have your unmarked, and then they threatened to arrest Darian.
Oh, really? For what?
No reason.
No, typical.
Yep.
Right.
Now, I'm calling shenanigans because I doubt there'd be no reason why they would threaten to arrest him unless maybe he was trying to interfere with the scene or interfere with the investigation. That would be my only reason to believe they would make any claims to arrest him. However, knowing a frauditor and how they act, and knowing how, well, odd Venis is, we're calling the shenanigans on it.
Typical. Let's take a look at what he's doing right inside there.
It looks to me like he's actually doing his job. He's working, probably writing down information so he can question the driver about it. Maybe he's writing down if he has any aliases. Maybe he's writing down if he has any, outstanding warrants. Or trying to get information from the TAC book to tell him about the car or the driver's status of being able to drive. But then again, it's only my speculations from what I can see the officer doing.
All right, folks, so what you're witnessing here, right now,
You as well need to back up over there.
I'll film wherever I want to film. You're engaging in state-sanctioned extortion
Correct.
right now.
Correct.
State-sanctioned extortion. It's criminal. Extortion is criminal.
You guys need to back up over there.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Don't tell me where to back up. You got plenty of safety. We have no ill intent. You're safe. Just do your job. Shut up and do your job. I don't feel comfortable with guys that accept stolen loot for a paycheck and have guns on their waist. You're engaging in state-sanctioned extortion. Extortion is criminal.
Now, this is a new take, if you're not familiar, with the libertarians. Now, the libertarians do believe taxation is wrong, but they want to limit taxation. However, Val here believes all law enforcement do nothing but take revenue by extorting people for simple things, such as traffic violations, which, we all agree to do and obey the rules of the law and of the road when we got our driver's licenses. When we agree to take those, we agree to those laws and rules. However, another point I'd like to point out is for officer safety. Listen, there's been a lot of instances of people coming up on the cops. Hell, another fellow creator, laying down the law with Blue Bear, please check out his channel, like and subscribe to it, has done a video where he was doing a breakdown on a traffic stop where a man who had no reason to be a part of it came up and tried to attack the officer with a hatchet. So the officers have all rights to say, step back for their safety.
Right now.
A lawful order?
Stand over there. I'm giving you a lawful order.
What are you going to do if I don't go over there?
I'm going to arrest you.
For what?
For failing to obey a lawful order.
What's your name and badge?
That name and badge number, both of you.
1479. Go stand over
You
there
need to stand back
right
from
now.
us. We're conducting an investigation.
I don't
You're
care.
in-
Well, go back. You have plenty of room
And I
there.
don't know if you have weapons on you.
all
I don't
you
know.
want.
I know you have a weapon on you,
That is correct.
and you accept stolen loot as
correct. You
and
need to
you
back up
accept
so you're
stolen
ready to go
loot as a
I'm going
paycheck.
to repeat myself one last time. Go stand over by that metal box. You can film from there. If you come any closer, we're going to arrest you.
All right,
You
well,
can film us, but you need to
Walk
back
away
up.
now.
I'm thinking. You know what? Supreme Court says 10 feet. This is much farther than 10 feet. You want to argue that?
I'm giving you
You're
a
not
lawful
10 feet
order.
from it.
Leave. Go right over there. I'm telling you where you
So
can
if
go.
I don't go over there, you're going to arrest me.
Yes, I am.
So I'm going to go over there, but I want you to understand one thing. I'm going over there because you are threatening violence like a criminal. Criminals resort to violence.
Whatever you gotta
Okay? Peace.
Come here. Shut your stupid ass up.
We can see now Val has truly fallen for the frauder script of, well, the cops are tyrants or they're going to use violence to arrest me. They would only use violence if you resist. They are simply asking you to step away. And a common misconception is this 10 feet law. There was no ruling to specify a specific amount of distance for recording police. Yes, a lot of police officers require you to stay 10 feet away. But that's for officer safety purposes. You guys like to push it. And don't say you don't, because, well, there's a lot of videos of frauders out there pushing it. So, what do you have to say?
People don't need to be ruled over.
Go stand over there. I'm not going to argue with you about this
Back there.
anymore. You see that metal box?
Guys, I'm moving back here because this thug over here wants to put his hands on me and arrest me. So this is way more than the 10 feet. This guy's making up his own rules.
Which I need to go inventory.
Oh, you need to go search, right?
You need to be back.
Yeah, don't put that light on my camera. I'm documenting a state-sanctioned crime. Get the camera, get the light out of my camera. Don't interfere with my investigation.
Your investigation?
My investigation is state-sanctioned extortion right now.
Yeah, well, good luck with that.
Are you not extorting this young man over here?
Sir. Metal box.
Oh,
Now.
metal box. Oh, let's take a look at this. American cops are supposed to be brave. They want us 100 feet away from the friggin'... Look at this. Look at this. Hands on assault. That's battery. You're not above the law, pal. Don't put your hands on people. Get your supervisor. Get your supervisor.
I don't care what
Get
you
your
want.
supervisor.
Pass this line.
Get your supervisor. If I step across this line, I'm going to jail. I would. See, threatening me. Name and badge number.
Guy,
State-sanctioned extortionist. Extorting money for your mafioso bosses called politicians. You criminal thugs. Your paychecks and pensions are padded with stolen loot.
And where are you getting this information? Because I would love to see it. I would love to read it. If there's videos, I would love to watch it. Because this is a common tactic with extremists who are anti-government. They agree that all law enforcement work for the politicians to enforce unjust law and unjust rule. Well, if we don't have that, we have anarchy in our society, where anybody can do anything to anyone. That means, in theory, somebody could come up to you, punch you in the face, and take your camera, take your wallet, or anything else they want to do to you. And, well, there would be no repercussions other than physical retaliation, if you could. But Again, you came up with this arbitrary and idiotic theory that the cops are stealing money from taxpayers? Why? Can you show me why?
Threatening to use violence against us and kidnap us. He's interfering with our investigation of state-sanctioned theft. Oh, you know what? This is the line that we have to be slaves and obey. This line right here. We are slaves.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
That's a ruler. We are subjects. I thought all men were created equal. How did you become rulers? So guys, I'm standing behind this line. This is what it's like to be a slave in America. We're supposed to be brave, but heck.
We pay for you to be out here. You're our employees.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong.
Shenanigans are being called here. A misconception with all of you frauditors is this. You guys pay salary because you pay sales tax. That's not true. Property tax goes to paying your elected officials in your local municipalities, such as your police departments, your sheriff's departments, and to your other first responders and other local politicians. However, sales tax usually goes to pay for infrastructure and goes to the state.
Supposed to serve and protect the people, not the state politicians. We're watching state-sanctioned extortion right here, and those two cops are not noble. They're thieves on behalf of the state.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
They're not out here protecting people. They're out here robbing people.
This is a First Amendment protected activity. You guys are breaking the Constitution, which you gave an oath to protect. You guys are cowards.
Shenanigans again. They are not violating the Constitution by saying you can't film right up on them. See, if they were to stop you from following your First Amendment activity of filming them, they would have just arrested you, took your cameras, and shut them off. But instead, they told you where you could stand and film them at a safe distance, which does not stop you from doing your First Amendment activity. You're still being a jackass and yelling and screaming at them while they're doing their job, while you're recording, and while you're putting it up on YouTube. So, where's your violation of your First Amendment?
It's gonna cost that young man thousands of dollars in legal fees, money he worked for. And for what? Now he's searching the car. You don't have to give him consent to search.
You have rights. Don't talk, don't consent.
So, this is the line right here. He threatened to arrest us if I cross the line right there.
Yep, right here.
You know, it's funny that you say that. He told you that to get you to go back to a safe distance. But your little friend there has crossed that line many a times, and I've seen your camera show his feet over that line onto the other part of that sidewalk. They said that so you would leave them alone so they can do their job, while you can still film.
This line right here.
Now I can't get in to watch the state-sanctioned extortion because he's interfering with my investigation into his criminal activity.
planting drugs?
Yeah, we can't even get close enough to see if they're gonna plant drugs on them or anything like that. You just never know with these guys. They're interfering in a peaceful person's investigation into their criminal activity.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
Unbelievable. What you're witnessing here, folks, are human beings with badges and guns. They've accepted, willfully accepted paychecks and pensions that they know is stacked with stolen loot. And that's to pay them to extort people, extort private citizens of their hard-earned money on behalf of the state.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
And here you go, folks. Just criminal thugs with badges and guns. There's no victim here. I don't see any victim. But they're certainly going to extract the money out of that young man's pockets for their state.
Now, is it their state or the state of Arizona? Because if you're living there, doesn't that make it your state as well? And the whole, there's no victim. I'm sick and tired of hearing this. Oh, traffic laws are victimless crimes. No, the victim is society. The victim is the community, which we all agreed have the same rules for when it comes to the roadways. And if you don't like them, you don't get your driver's license, and you can walk or bike or take public transportation. Which, by the way, tax dollars pay for those. Shh, don't let the frauders know.
Yeah, they put their hands on me, man.
Yeah, they put his hands on him. They assaulted him.
I don't know.
Gave him unlawful orders like they think they know what the fuck they're talking about.
I got a video on my phone of this officer telling me back up and where I was is fine, and then he told me it's a lawful order that I'm about to get arrested.
Unbelievable that human beings can stoop so low to serve the state like that. State-sanctioned extortion of the highest level. Tyrants.
And here it is, the key words of the fraudster script. Tyrants, unconstitutional, thugs. You guys use these words, but I don't think you understand what they mean. If they were true tyrants, they would have slammed you and used violence to stop you from filming. Instead, they gave you a lawful directive to stay away from their crime scene, but they still allowed you to film. If you want to see real tyranny and real tyrants, why don't you go to a country that has no freedom of speech, no freedom for the people, such as North Korea, where there they have a tyrannical tyrant of a leader who only allows them to have 11 sanctioned haircuts, and all their propaganda and all their news media is filtered through to what the government says is allowed. You don't have that here. That's tyranny. The people who enforce those laws in North Korea are true tyrants.
And here goes, man. Hey, you gonna tow that guy's car, fella? You gonna steal it? Not his property, but he's gonna take it because these guys right over here will say to take it on behalf of the state.
Now, I cut out a big segment of time here for pacing reasons, but the tow truck is towing that car. Who knows why the car is being towed? It could be because he may have some tickets that he didn't pay, and the car is going to be impounded. He could have committed a violation, which caused the car to be impounded. I don't know. It's not specified here. However, what is known is it's not stealing. It is a consequence of breaking the law. A consequence he agreed to when he got his driver's license.
Did you find the drugs you guys planted?
Don't plant any drugs in his car. You guys under any internal investigations I need to know about? You had any bad complaints? I mean, you do accept stolen loot for a paycheck and a pension. Yet you expect me to trust y'all. Any internal investigations I need to know about? You guys beat anybody up and had charges filed against you? Had lawsuits, anything like that? Yeah, smile. Smile, because your paycheck every week is padded with stolen loot. Just know that. Your extortionist buddies over the taxing authorities get your paycheck every single week. You leave the state sector and go into the private sector and earn a real living. You know, we're going to organize and we're going to offer this community a private policing agency and kick you guys the fuck out. And if the community doesn't like how we're policing, they can fire us. We can't fire you. We don't like how you're policing the community. You're extorting this young man. Just because some politician says this law applies to you, none of you have seen one single fact that proves those written instruments apply to people. Yeah, keep laughing, you fucking tyrants.
Val, you have just said what can only be described as the most insane, contradictory, incoherent piece of advice. I'm ending the video here. The rest of the video is just him and his little buddies yelling and ranting at the cops for no reason. If you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. I'll be putting my links down below as always. And with that being said, you guys stay safe. I'll see you all next time. And have a great day.